Well, hello guys, this is a new video and you can understand what I want to talk about today. Today I want to talk about differential equations. Now, first, what is an equation actually? An equation is a kind of mathematical tool where we can say LHS is equals to RHS. LHS in the sense left hand side or left hand side terms, or let's say you can say like quantities, SMS for the right hand side terms. So however, in differential equation you will deal with such kind of d by dx. Now first we need to talk about the dependent variable and independent variable. Why is the dependent variable? Why is the dependent variable? Now why is the dependent variable? Why is the dependent variable? Because without plugging or putting the value of x, we can't say what is the value of y. So y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. Please ignore the noise. Okay, please ignore the noise. However, so you can see that what is the meaning of dependent variable and what is the meaning of independent variable in differential equations. Now if I am replacing y as x and x as y, then x will be our dependent variable and y will be our independent variable. Very nice. Now in that case we will talk about only two variables. In the next video I will talk about three variables. No, definitely no, because uh, if there is, I mean not there is, actually there are three variables, then it is not a simple differential equation, it is a partial differential equation. So however, in that case let me talk about the order. What is the order in the sense O, and let me talk about what is the degree. What is degree and what is order? First, order is the number of differentiation of y. Okay, now point to be noted, it is the maximum number of differentiation. Now in that case we can differentiate y single time, so order is 1. Maximum time and single time we can differentiate, so order is 1. Now what is the degree? Degree is the power of the maximum differentiated term. In that case the power is 1. In that case the power is 1, so degree is also 1. Let's say this is d square y by dx square whole to the power 6 plus dy by dx whole to the power 68 plus y to the power 70 is equals to x to the power 99.6. Just assume. Okay, I'm taking a very complicated differential equation. Even I can't solve this differential equation very easily because it is too much hard. So however, so now the thing which is important, what is degree? What is first you need to talk about the order. First you need to calculate the order first. Now in that case we can differentiate y two times, maximum two times, so order is what? Order is 2. Now we need to talk about the maximum differentiated term. What is the power of the maximum differentiated term? The power of the maximum differentiated term is 6. So the degree of this equation is what? 6. It is not the highest power. Degree is okay. When you will see such kind of that kind of questions where d square by dx square whole to the power 99, and this is, let's say, d square by dx square whole to the power 68 plus and something y is equals to x. In that case we will talk about this. In that case degree will be the maximum power. Very nice. But in that case there is only one term, so we can't talk about the maximum. We talk about the maximum differentiated power of the maximum differentiated term. So you need to calculate the order of the that, or you need to calculate the degree of the that term where you will calculate the order. So hopefully you can understand now what is order and what is degree. Now point to be noted, in some of the cases you can't find the degree. First point to be noted, d is equals to n. This is the case, d is equals to n, where n is positive integer. Be careful, positive integer in the sense I am talking about 0 and all the natural numbers. Point to be noted. In that case you can easily say this is the degree. Let's say 6 or 7 or 68 or 70, this is the degree. Now if n is not belongs to an integer, in that case only there is only a single possibility if you want to find out the degree, which is n is a fraction or decimal, in that case you can say it's okay, I can find out with using some kind of manipulations. Let's say this is d square by y dx square. N is radix, let's say n is equals to a divided by b or something like that. Okay, very nice. Now the most important thing here, wait a moment, well, now the most important thing here, this is d square y by dx square, the power is, let's say, half and is equals to x. Just assume in that case the order is what? Order is 2. Very nice, because the maximum differentiation is 2. We can differentiate y maximum 2 times, so the order is 2. Very nice. Now the thing is important, which is how we can find out the degree. Degree is the power of the term, which is half, but degree can't be half, so we have to make some kind of manipulation so that we can get a kind of integer here. So we have to square both side, and after doing a simple square both side, we will get such kind of, this is equals to x square, right? This is equals to x square. So in that case we can say the degree is nothing but 1. Very nice. Now the second thing where you can't find out the degree, even degree will not exist. I will explain why. I will explain. In that case you will see some kind of transcendental function. Transcendental delta function. Maybe my spelling is wrong. Ignore my spelling, just understand the concept. In that case you will see some kind of sine dy by dx, or e to the power dy by dx, or ln d, wait a moment, dy by dx. Basically this dy by dx, which is known as also y prime or y double prime, which is the double differentiation of y with respect to x, are kind of differential coefficients, point to be noted. So I am talking about differential coefficients. In that case you will see sinusoidal, and the sinusoidal function where the x is not x, it is a differential coefficient like that, dy by dx or y double prime or y triple prime or something like that. Or you will see some kind of exponential functions, or you will see some kind of ln or logarithmic function. In that case degree will not exist. Why? Because in all that case you can expand this all the terms. Point to be noted, degree is the thing which will exist for a polynomial only. Well, so some people will say we can expand sine through Taylor series or Maclaurin series into an infinite polynomial, but in that case degree will be infinite polynomial in the sense the maximum power of y, what, not y actually, dy by dx, what, dy by dx will be infinity. So degree will be infinity, but degree will not be infinity. Be careful, degree is not infinity, because we don't know that infinity may be a kind of degree, infinity is infinity, degree not equals to infinity actually. But however, so why? Because we don't know about infinity, right? We can't say that infinity is an integer. We can't say that infinity is an integer, infinity is a natural number, it is an something. Point to be noted, infinity is not a number, it is a concept of a very very largeness or something like that. So however, degree in that case will be undefined, so we can't find out the degree in that case. Some kind of transcendental function where you will see sinusoidal functions, tangents, cosine functions, any kind of trigonometric function, and the fx, the x part will be dy by dx, d square by dx square, or y triple prime, third or triple differentiation of y actually. So however, or any kind of logarithmic function or any kind of exponential function, in that case degree will be undefined, and I have told you the logic behind that, why degree is undefined. Now the thing is important, order will not be undefined. In that case the order is the number of differentiation of y, so the maximum number of differentiation of y is in that case 1, so order is 1. In that case also 1, in that case also 1, so in all the cases order is 1. So hopefully you can understand what is degree, what is order, what is dependent variable, and what is independent variable. So that is all about today's video. In the next video I will talk about how we can generate a differential equation, because it is also too much important, because without generating, how we can say that differential equation is a kind of thing, mathematical tool where we can proceed to something like that. So however, in the next video I will talk about how we can generate a differential equation. So thank you for watching my videos. In the next video I will talk about differential equations again. So goodbye.